Hello, beautiful people. Your fear is your compass. Your fear is guiding you towards where you want and need to go, truly. You shouldn't run away from your fears. You should dive right into them. My name is Sana, and you are in your own universe to connect with it and to discover it. You have your own unique powers and talents, your own unique joy, and I'm here to help you with the neuroscience-backed information, tips, tricks, and hacks, emotional regulation tips, to help you connect with your universe within. That's the aim of this channel. And this video is about fear. Fear. Why are you afraid? What are you afraid of? Very often when we try to go and strive and reach for our dreams, for our soul calling, for those things that are supposed to be so easy and so effortless and so, yes, of course, I'm going to do it. Why does it sometimes get so hard to start to even think that it's possible? Often when we're finally in the situation, when we have a chance to take the opportunity that we've been wanting, to take that role, to take that job, to go up to that person and say hi, we are so afraid that we sometimes even lose that opportunity. We lose it. And I used to tell myself that, oh yeah, but it's fine. It's going to arise again. I will figure it out. And that is true. But also, that particular opportunity will never arise again. You need to take it if it's given to you. Your life is now. The time is ticking, not to pressure you. But life is precious. Life is precious, and what you have inside of you to live out is important. Apologies for all the sounds around. Life is living itself. So, we gotta let it. In the same way as we gotta let our fears guide us instead of scare us away from our dreams. If you're watching this, then probably you've noticed fears come up when you try to reach your dreams. Now, you try to analyze those fears. Go back to your childhood. Think, okay, how did it arise? Why am I afraid of this? You thought about it on and on again. You maybe even found the reasons, but still, when you're encountered with the need to pursue that opportunity, you're stuck, you're frozen, and the fear is there and it's overpowering. Now let me tell you, fear is your best friend here, because it really shows you that that thing that you're trying to strive for is important. It matters, it's important, it makes sense for you, because maybe other people are not afraid of it in the same way that you are, right? We often in that situation might think, oh, then maybe it's not for me, maybe it's not meant to be, oh, there's resistance, then the door doesn't open that easy. And you have to know in life when the resistance is telling you that it's not yours, and when it is telling you that that is exactly the thing that you need to pursue. And fear is one of those things. Now, I'm not telling you to jump off the building if that's what you're afraid of. Do not quote me on that. I'm talking about the fears that arise particularly when rationally there's nothing to be afraid of. Now, fear is important. It is developed through evolution, throughout centuries of human evolution, to preserve ourselves, to stay alive, to run from the predator, to not die. Fear is important. We want to keep it there. High buildings, deep waters, tigers, lions. You get the idea. Now let me tell you, what's the neuroscience behind it? Our amygdala, it's a almond-shaped part of our limbic system that is responsible for processing your emotions, especially such as fear and anxiety. It can get overridden when we see uncertainty. And uncertainty equals danger when it comes to evolution. Imagine you're in a cave and it's dark. You don't see anything. There could be a tiger in front of you. This is uncertainty. You don't know. That's why you don't know equals dangerous for our brain. Now, if you tell your brain that it's okay, we're gonna stay alive, it may help for a while, but physiologically, biochemically, your brain is perceiving your dreams or a new level of life, something that you haven't experienced before, as danger, because it's uncertain, because you don't know how it is, it's new. That's why amygdala is getting overridden. You're in a fight or flight response, and you need to get out of it. You need to activate your parasympathetic nervous system, which is the one that is responsible for relaxation, normal, steady, stable functioning, digestion, and all of those bodily processes that happen when we're calm, right? And you don't want to be stressed reaching your dreams, then what's the point? The tip here is, if we know that that part of your brain is getting activated, limbic system and also prefrontal cortex, they get activated when you encounter something that you're afraid of anyway. So if it's a dream that you encounter, there is a hack. Tell it that you're actually excited and not afraid. You are excited to go pursue that opportunity. You are excited to get out of the house and go and get that job. You're excited to talk to a girl that you love. You're excited to confess something to your family member. You're excited to fully renew your wardrobe. You're excited to move to a new country, and anything that you might be really afraid of that you actually want to do, rephrase it. That part of your brain that triggers this like fear hormones gets activated anyway. So you might as well tell it, oh, this is not me being afraid, this is me being excited. Because when we get excited, it's the same part of the brain that is triggered, that is activated. So then, what are the physiological symptoms when we're afraid, and what are the physiological symptoms when we're excited? Palms get sweaty, breathing intensifies, heart rate fastens, right? Same thing. So to yourself, to your mind, when you go into that TED talk of yours, say, I am excited, because you're gonna be worrying anyway, right? So it's not about removing the fear. If someone told you that it's possible to just remove the fear and get it over with, it's possible to lessen it, it's possible to quieten it, but it's never really gone when we're talking about big changes, big shifts. It's still there, so it has to be your friend. It is your compass, and yes, this is exactly what I want to do, but it's also your friend while you're doing it. It's going to be there holding your hand all the time, so you might as well make peace with it. Fear is not a stop sign, it's a roadmap. I personally found myself extremely afraid to record these videos. The other one that I just released is about perfection. I struggle with those things. I find advice and hacks and tips that work. I use the neuroscience and psychological research behind it, experience that I got during college, and I translate the things that work to people. That's what this channel is about, so subscribe and stick around if you are interested to hear more of such videos. And definitely check out Neurobites, the website that me and my colleague recently released. It's all about neuroscience, and there's going to be one new article per month. Very useful information about the brain, health, how it works, how to make it work better, how to make it healthier, how to live a better life. It's called Neurobites. The link is in the description and in my profile. It's a science communication website in collaboration with Science Bites. Now go and chase your dreams instead of running away from them. And have a beautiful day. I'll see you in the next one.